Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Average Brothers. Gift22 here, and let's take a look to see when the last upload was. Alright, let's see. Oh,
brother, this guy stinks!
So it's been a while, and we wanted to make a quick video comparing different generations of gaming and taking a look at what we're losing in modern gaming. Essentially, this is going to be a live service gaming rant. Ironically enough, we recorded a video for this, but since somebody didn't update their drivers, the video got lost. Thanks, bro.
Like your mom.
Also, at the end of the video, we'll offer a little bit of a slice of life update for where we've been for the last few months for those of you who are interested. Like you, David Palmer, we love you. We'll start off with the basics. As we all know, this video is being recorded about 18 and a half years after the release of MVP Baseball 2005. Cigar City and I wanted to talk about this after digging into the original Xbox library with games like MVP 2005, Halo Combat Evolved, Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and much, much more. Back in this era, post-launch updates had not become a thing yet. There are some major cons when you look at it like that with live service gaming. So with older titles, very simply put, when you go back to that game, that's the game you have, it's always gonna be there. The original, if you wanna call it that, interpretation is out and always accessible. But when you look at live service games like Warzone, when you go to play it, you can't go back and play Verdansk. It's all dependent upon what's on their servers, and that's what you get. I mean, the file size is already ridiculous enough. I don't need to get killed by rose skins and take up more space on my PC. Also, while we're talking about things like that, skins can be taken away if they get pulled from the service. Then essentially, that money goes to waste. Then you continue to feed the machine and put money into live service gaming. So you can't truly play the original interpretation of the game, and you lose some game preservation there too. Then add on nerfing and buffing weapons, and it's always like you're playing a new title. Then when you go back to play the game after a while, your weapons might not play anymore. I was talking to our buddy Meanmonger, and he was saying this is kind of what drove him away from some games. So it's like if you haven't played the game in a bit, you're jumping back into an entirely new title. Another example of this is Splitgate. When it first came out, it was kind of a throwback arena shooter. They changed the time limit per match and dropped the kills to 40. There's some serious frustration there, because you feel like you're always playing a game that's not finished. So basically it's like buying a game at launch. Well, that's how games get released now, like garbage.
I love trash.
Garbage goober, get out here and eat this garbage.
Trash. Yeah, I love trash. Yum, yum, trash.
Hell yeah, I love that little guy.
So imagine if you have Cigar City work on your car, he takes your money, and he tells you he'll get back to you in 3 to 6 months.
Fix your car. Need an oil change, by the way.
Perhaps the biggest issue with all of this is that these games don't have physical copies, so once the servers get shut down, you can't play them anymore. And another thing that we've kind of lost is some of the social aspect of gaming, like LAN parties, couch co-op, split screen. I can't tell you how many times when I was in high school, I did Halo Legendary runs with my friends. It's not the same now. And also take a look at menus from games from the early 2000s to now. All these modern games have the same boring, sterile look. They're interchangeable. They don't lean into the personality of the game or use it for inspiration. The best example was when Modern Warfare 2 had Hulu design their interface, and it made the game so difficult to navigate. This is some of the headaches that are associated with live service games that we wanted to rant about. Every game's finding its way to be a live service. Let us know what you think about the state of live service gaming and all the trends they chase. Whether it be good, bad, indifferent, drop it all down in the comment section below and let's have a discussion about it. Now, let's get into the quick slice of life update. My brother and I do this YouTube channel as a hobby, and we very much love doing it. But sometimes life gets in the way, and this is something that's difficult to keep up with. We both work a lot, and we're pretty hefty workaholics. I had a lot of stuff going on in my life in the last few months, a lot of change. I actually ended up coaching high school baseball for a while, and now I'm starting a new job. And one other frustrating tidbit that happened when it comes to working on this channel, I was doing a freelance videography job out of town, and I noticed on the drive home, I couldn't find my external hard drive, so I probably lost it somewhere in the hotel. That had all of our stuff for this channel on it. So it's almost like starting from scratch again. Luckily, I had some backup files on my brother's computer, so that'll make videos a little bit easier to work on in the meantime while I'm rebuilding all of that.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, papi? Mic test, por favor.
Si, Pato, thanks for the mic test. Gift22, you did it, man. You put The Rock in one of our videos.
Hola, papi.
All right, back off the mic here. So, yeah, I appreciate the call at work, man. I really do. That you called me, hey, all of our stuff just got deleted because you didn't update your drivers. I'll take the blame on that one. What I've been up to is I just purchased a whole honeycomb set for flight simulation. Worth it because I just got my pilot license and haven't been available to do the videos, but I'm here now and let's make some more videos. Yeah, and you know what? Everything you said about live service gaming is dead on. We get these bad maps in Warzone that we don't want anymore. If you purchase something, you should be able to use it. Anyways, I understand the premise for live service gaming to try to keep stuff fresh. Well, you know, sometimes you like to go back and revisit those good memories in Warzone and such.
We did that! Yeah! We did that!
What about this whole Nick Merckx thing, man?
I'm Nick Merckx and I'm yelling at my audience. Isn't this really fun?
Yeah, no, this is gaming! Love being yelled at!
Kinda ridiculous, he should be just fine. They should put his stuff back in the store, but they haven't. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I know why because that he made the most non-controversial statement ever. Hilarious. I want to make a whole nother video on that. And it was a live service game that took all of his live service stuff down. Very annoying. And MVP 2005 is the best game ever made.
So that's what we've had going on, David Palmer. Thanks for checking out the rant, and we're glad to be back, and we're gonna get back to work on videos that we are very excited to share with you. I'll link our Discord server down in the description of the video, as well as our email, so you can get into contact with us. And here's our email on screen right now. Later.
In the deepest depths of space, when machine finds itself becoming more man than man, we are tasked with uncovering the insurmountable odds of our own humanity